Good morning, members of the media. My briefing this morning will focus on the operation that we have currently undertaken from the last 12 hours. As of this morning, the first round of emergency food ration were deployed to the north. The boat scheduled to leave was last night, eventually left this morning due to the number of food packs that were packed from last night. Currently, the Honourable Prime Minister also departed this morning and is currently touring the Northern Division. The New Zealand Defence Force will conduct a flyover of islands in the southern Laos today. This will be supported by the Australian Defence Force if needed. Plans are already underway for the deployment of food rations, supplies and personnel to assist the affected communities and villages in Laos. We are liaising with the Australian Defence Force about a C-17 aircraft arriving at Nandi International this afternoon with a cargo of shelter kits. We are thankful to the Australian and the New Zealand government for their support to the Fijian government and to the Fijian people. In terms of initial damage assessment, that is currently ongoing, and we will first start the emergency food ration distribution as of when the vessel arrives in Namboalu. The casualty for TC Yasa remains at 4. However, we have received information regarding a missing person, a farmer from Lekutu. We've yet to ascertain confirmation from the Fiji Police Force. As of when that is received, we will then release that to the public. As of 8 a.m. this morning, there are 183 evacuation centres open across the 4 divisions, with 7,731 evacuees. I urge members of the public to please remain vigilant for the cause of leptospirosis, typhoid, diarrhea, and dengue, or in short form LTDD, as they are commonly known. Hand washing and boiling of drinking water and storing food safely is highly recommended. As much as you can, keep livestock away from your homes and avoid swimming in creeks and rivers exposed to animal waste. In affected areas, we urge the dead livestock to be disposed immediately upon the consultation, upon advice from the Ministry of Agriculture. We urge farmers, should you wish to dispose your livestock, please liaise with Ministry of Agriculture in your respective division to advise you proper means of disposing dead livestock. As I also get confirmation, there will be a delegation of officers from Ministry of Agriculture leaving today to further support the agriculture officers in the Northern Division in regards to dead livestock, as we can see in the social media that's currently being circulated. In regards to the evacuation centre, in addition to what I said earlier, 183 evacuation centres occupied as of this morning. We are requesting the safe return of evacuees. This will continue for the Central, Western and Eastern Division with the assistance of Ministry of Health. Fiji Police Force will continue to provide security at occupied evacuation centre. And just a breakdown on the evacuation centre. For the Central Division, 1 is now currently open with 8 evacuees. That's a decrease from yesterday. For the Eastern Division, no change from the information as of yesterday. That remains at 20 evacuation centre open with 377 evacuees. For the Northern Division, no change as well from yesterday. Evacuation centre open remains at 133 with 6,331 evacuees. And the Western Division, no change as well as of yesterday. 29 evacuation centre open with 1,033 evacuees residing in this evacuation centre. As I had said, that brings a total of 183 evacuation centre open with 7,731 evacuees. Members of the media, that is our brief to you this morning. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take them.
When will water be restored in the Northern Division? Because water is currently one of the basic needs right now, as we are also in COVID-19 period. So have they updated any?
Yes, so Water Authority also left last night as part of the team. The quick fix team left last night together with additional water tanks. The idea is for them to go and assist those already on the ground. I understand Lambasa is, there's water flow in Lambasa. The area of concern for us is Boa, but the team that's going this morning will support the ones that are already on the ground to mobilize as soon as possible. But government is working with Water Authority to alternate the supply of water supply to areas that are affected.
So, with the government assistance being deployed last night, so what are the immediate areas of focus for the government? Is it just evacuation centers, or will we go with the assessment from teams to visiting visit villages and support?
Thank you. The first deployment will go to the evacuees that are currently in the evacuation center. Commissioner Northern has his area of interest, to which Kia Island is one of them. Those are the areas that they will also facilitate the delivery of this food ration, including water supply. Yeah? So it's just evacuation center and key areas that Commissioner Northern has that will complement the food that was taken this morning.
Any questions?
Maybe just the last one from us. We'd like to thank the members of the public as well for your continuous support towards this effort. A big success from what we have from TC Winston in regards to the numbers of casualty we now have. It shows the level of preparedness that the Fijian people had done, and for that we are grateful. So on behalf of the government, we thank the people of Fiji for being prepared for this Category 5 cyclone.
And final one, any update from Education Ministry on schools, because the PS just confirmed yesterday that there was 38 schools in Sawa, Mamanuca, and the north were destroyed. Any update on when will the start of rebuilding rehabilitation program?
I can confirm that those numbers have increased, but the initial damage assessment team on the ground are still collating the impacts or the what sort of damage has incurred. As of when we receive those information, we will then be able to ascertain how quick can we mobilize or assistance to the schools that are severely damaged and alternative options that we can provide for those areas.